Hello and welcome back to Age of Wonders. We have just gotten the absolute tar kicked out of us. We were attacking Throthcroft, and they managed to get in some reinforcements before our siege ended, and then they completely slaughtered all of our armies. So we are on a hell of a rebound if we can pull it off. We're either on a rebound or I'm going to be appending this on the end of the next video and I'm going to lose in a couple turns. It looks like I'm going to lose in a couple of turns. Uh-oh. If those come attack us, that will literally be the end of the game. Oh, no. It'll take them 3 turns to siege. Thankfully, Helden has shown up here with 5 Scalds. What a useful build. Oh, buddy, this is not good. All right, I'm gonna put down some arcane battlements. You have an archer and a scout. You guys have 2 defenders. I guess I might as well hustle with these guys and bring them over here, because if I want any chance of surviving this, we're going to need everybody we have down here. Notheim. I do want you to build a citadel. I think that's what we're going to do. No, I lied. That's 7 turns away. God, you really have nothing good boosted up here. I'm going to build you a tavern. I need to get heroes. Oh. Why can't I resurrect? Do I need to be out of the void? So he gave us 2 of our heroes back. So if we can resurrect them on our turn, we stand a bit of a chance against this. We do have a crypt, yep. I think you just can't resurrect when you're in the void, because it takes magic. And you're the guy who casts it. Oh! They're going underground. Alright, alright. It ain't over yet, babies. Lucky duckies. Pitchback is getting raided, so he's going to have to deal with that before he moves on Midland. He's dealt with that. Okay. We are back from the grave. Mighty Meek. Okay, this is going to be big for us. This is actually going to be very big for us. I'll take the certification. Start casting the Mighty Meek. Oh, I misread that entirely. He hasn't returned any of our people. He has 2 people in prison, and he has 1 dead. And they're stripped of all their gear. Oh, one of you guys lived. That's nice. Okay. Quarry. I don't have a single quarry in this place yet. Obviously, I just want to build foresters because they all scale off of the world tree. Making my life so complicated here. Sand scorpions. All right, we'll get the Wizard's Tower Chamber, because if we get the High Hall, we can start getting sand scorpions. Okay, we have a small army. $400 to get anybody back. You guys formed an alliance? That's not good. Oh, man. All right, we're going to have to make friends with Belsarius then. At the way things are going right now, if we don't make a lot of friends, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. I'm going to pick up a Liege Guard and a Bannerman and an Aspirant Knight from Helden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could add them to any city. You know, I feel like I'm gonna summon these in Midland and hope they can just get their Liege Lord back. It's not a lot we can do right now, so. Got to use Avatar for the Cosmos for the first time yesterday. That thing is beyond awesome. Yeah, I mean, depending on how our build goes, right now we're looking at going 3-3-3 in a lot of different things, so it would work really well for us. I imagine doing Architects as a Cosmos Empire is probably the best way you can go, because then you can boost up whatever affinities you're low on without being forced to take books. Because right now it's like Order, Chaos, and Materium are probably going to be the 3 things we get up the highest in. Oh god, he's in sieging distance. Oh, but he's not sieging yet. Okay. Nice. Okay, and Helden moved in another stack of guys here, so I'm probably decently safe on that front. We're trying to get a castle over there. All right. We're going to run to Midland. Notheim, you have an iron deposit here you could take. Like, I always like, this is claimed, and I'm like, yeah, man, it's claimed by me. Get the hell out of here. Here's Mighty Meek. So, Faithful, Status Resistance, Spirit Damage. Whispering Stones are reduced. We've unlocked another row of things here. Enemy spells cost less. Debuff spells cost less. Combat casting points. World map casting points. Teleporters. Teleporters would probably go a pretty big way for us right now. You got that nature skill. Yeah, so when we get this, we can gain 5 affinity points per turn for every branch in which we have 3 affinities, which will really help us reach these higher levels, especially in like these two. Let's do that. Did you just kill mediocrity? Damn, dude, he killed all of my heroes. They were in prison, and then he murdered them. Sure. I need to bump us up to a full alliance. I'd like to bump us up to a full alliance if we could. If you're in an alliance with them, I think we need to... You're in the void. Try to figure that out. He's pure good. Guess we have some magma spirits to start summoning as well. Definitely we do. Which houses do rally units belong to? Whatever house you decide to rally them in. Thankfully, it gives you the options. Tempted to do Dragonlord Architect, Visions of Destiny for max rainbow power? I'd love it if the dragons could get like a cosmic transformation so they could just, you know, look really crazy. I guess if you went cosmic and also did like fractured, could be really cool. It's like you do everything and nothing at the same time. You are the alpha and omega. You captured that tree. We can now create sand. Definitely let's take some in Blessed Soul. You've got chambers. I want high halls so that we can start summoning those things. You also got Leash Guard. So you can get all the way over. That's good. We can do that in 2 turns now. So... Notheim has a full army here. Sorry, Midland has a full army here. You don't, though. And neither does Midland. Grab that. That lets us get the walled waterworks. You should just make more Leash Guard, probably, if that's the case. Guess we're gonna make Inferno puppies. So we're seeing who we can bring down here. We got another level up. Gain 1 grace after a charge. Take that. No money for heroes. Can't quite reach that guy yet. Belsarius is back, so I'd like to talk shop. Particularly, I'd like to see if I was to, say, sell a grievance to you. Could we then pay for a grievance or 2? Interesting. Interesting. We are making an alliance of the holy. There are 3 angels on this map. And for some reason, the children of Arath are also very good. And kind of look weirdly angelic. But I can't imagine that's correct. It kind of feels like the 3 angelic people versus like the Eldritch demons and the regular demons. The Age of Death has arisen. Oh no, 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 that's so bad. Who cast that? path for sure. No? Eduardo. Oh my god. All non-undead units receive another 50% less temp HP when healed. So I'm pretty sure if I'm in Blood Force, that means I cannot heal. In combat with all of his units, all non-friendly units, when they die, they become a decaying zombie. And he gets 20 souls per turn. Dude, I think Eduardo might be the main character of this campaign. I think I might actually just be a villain. It certainly feels like he is the main character right now.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I don't have, like, any heroes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, this is so bad. Excuse me. We have a champion hero. We don't have any. We had a bunch of heroes and he killed them all. Loses chasm, swamp, snow, ice, ashlands, and gloom. Oh, it does it to all nearby terrain. Now, I don't know how much of that's going to be replaced automatically. Belsarius does have that underground city. So that should be doing less. Who died? Everybody died. Quite literally everybody. Oh, thought it was my turn. How many turns do I have on this quest? 12. Oof. Yeah, he reclaimed a lot of that just then. Boom. I will use the desert sands to wash away his sins. All right, here we go. Ella the Blade Master, Philippa the Mage, and Grain the Steady. We can afford a hero right now. I think I'm going to take Ella the Blade Master. What does she have? Thunder resisted taunt axe. Taunted on an axe is pretty good for a warrior. Is it? Actually, not really for a warrior. For a defender, it is. $100 to shuffle. All right, I'm going to take Philippa the Mage then. Oh, Philippe's. Actually, maybe no hat, but we'll get you a nice wizard's cape of some type. That could be you to start. And you... I think we still have a lot of names left. Lady Genric hero guy. I'll go hero gal. And your abilities are definitely getting reset. We're for sure making you a flame character. Now, a wildfire cascades. So I feel like blastification in a 1 hex is the way to do it. Give you fireball, as it were. Status vulnerability or sundered resistance. We'll go sundered resistance with you. We'll take elemental gateway. We'll take extra damage on evocations. You're going to take initiate of chaos and searing strikes. Currently, you have death bolts, which I don't love. I don't think this is the right item for you. Animal Slayer. Well, you know what, man? Eduardo does summon a lot of animals. So maybe that's okay. The thing is he's all undead, so he's gonna have all this blight resistance and frost resistance on everybody else. Actually, I'm not sure that he will. Not currently, at least. So, she is what, a fortifying governor? Defensive city structures. She's gonna have to take over Midland for now. So she gets this good army, which is nice. And she is a caster. You are a defender, bannerman, a liege guard, a caster. So we'll swap one defender out here. So I guess let's just put that in that main army for now. I can cast no spells for 2 turns. That's not good. That's not what we want. That's bad. Kind of wondering if you can set heroes to be part of other houses, or if they're not assigned, if they're always just in your house. 700, 700, 300. Okay, dudes, this is doing better. You're on a production stash, you're on an iron deposit, you're on a tree blossom. We got one more puppy dog coming down here. The high halls are up, so now we can also start creating tier 3 units. Love a item forge, but I don't think we have any binding essence right now. I did unlock teleporters, but I'm not sure about using them right now. I guess we can toss a ritual power pyre in there. For the moment. You don't have any of that food, man. You don't got like any of that food, man. We'll build a market. You need to grow. I think I will farmstead out there. All right. I was kind of hoping we might see him attack with an army, so I can figure out where we want it to pounce. Here's the cool thing. We have sand camouflage, so we can actually just move into any of these spots. And other than the magma spirits, will be invisible. And I guess these little Litherine guys. I also forgot we're cult of personality. We take huge penalties. Okay. That's exactly what that is the exact opportunity I was looking for here. So I can jump on those guys and kill them before they get into combat. Serious, buddy, you got to give it up. It's not funny anymore. We're gonna torch those provinces. Start summoning a sand scorpion. Then we're gonna come over here. And we're gonna slaughter these guys. There were 2 Death Stalkers in here that I didn't see, and they are adding an insane amount. An insane amount. Do you guys always have 5% damage for each stack of Mortal Blessing? Fatebringer. Is that new? Did they get that for that vision? The Age of Death? That's insane. Also, why is there a scout in my army?
When I was young, I was horrible at chess. But now, after years of dedication, daily practice, and coaching, I am no longer young.
I thought you said when I was you, I was horrible at chess. And I was like, wow, shots fired. I mean, I know I'm not very good at chess, but horrible? That's just mean. Now you are no longer young. Marinara, thank you for 18 months, dude. Thank you for a recent 18 months. Thank you for 46 months, which is almost 4 years, which is pretty damn bonkers. You think that's just the Dark Cult of Death tier 3 units get that effect? They were like, yeah, this crazy ability isn't good enough, so we're going to make it even better. So 3 summons. That guy does mass bleeding. Okay. You're gonna teleport. Few second wind. You can charge strike there. You can cancel his retaliation, which will allow for that. That archer does pretty good damage. Can't quite get in there, can I? Okay, Grimbeak Crow for the kill. I'm gonna drop a Sworn Bond on him. Drop a Sworn Bond on you. Shh, I should have moved first. I want him gone. You're dead. You become a zombie. Didn't think that defender was going to die quite so easily. I get that he was flanked, but... So it's only my units that die. Non-friendly units get Curse of Servitude. Use the magic guys on the shield units where you can. Because they have 8 defense but only 3 resistance. Oh, that's a scrap hermit. You can definitely explode a bunch of guys. 4 or 4. Let's go with those 4. They're all on fire, so I can also immolate them for a bunch extra. I'm gonna do that so I can Soothing Sander you. You're immobilized. It's rather unfortunate. Weaver spiders are archers? Dude, I did not know that. I was actually wondering what the difference between a Weaver spider and a Hunter spider was. The stream is now brought to you by somebody chainsawing the sidewalk apart. Construction. It's in you to give. So loud. Well, we might as well try to kill these chargers. You're a decaying zombie. You're an immortal. Here's the problem. I don't want all of my flanks open. But I do want that scrap hermit dead. Thankfully, that made another decaying zombie. Can't hear anything? You can definitely hear that. It's as loud as the music. Thankfully, it's just a rumbling. Sworn bar. Bond, see me. Right of the dagger, so he's dead at the end of his turn. Unfortunately, he summoned a decaying zombie and a blood maggot out of that. Wait, I'm sorry. And then that blood maggot was also able to eat the decaying zombie's corpse? That's not fair. I don't think I could beat Eduardo. These blood maggots do 39 damage? Oh, man. So they also get another stack of Mortal Blessing after the zombie gets killed that they summoned from. That's too much, man. Technically, all of these zombies and blood maggots are combat summons. So if I could somehow just focus down the casters. These weaver spiders are real. But the only thing you can do is attack that guy.
Huh?
Part of me just wants to run, but I'm like, I have 5 stacks of bleed, 2 stacks of decay. No matter what I do here, I'm toasted. Graze! 20% fumble chance. Brother in Christ. This was meant to be an easy pick. And instead I'm stack wiped again. This is insane. Can't believe this guy got Age of Death and Obadiah Duke. You better escape. Every single character died. I'm at a bit of a loss, my dudes. I am feeling at a bit of a loss right now. Where's that thing that was like summon spells are cheaper? Eduardo was compounding off his own corpses, which create combat summons, which give him permanent buffs. Yeah. Right? Like, that's the thing, is all of his units basically get 50% extra HP. They get 50 HP, 20% crit chance, and those tier 3 guys, he also just captured my Lithrine guys. I can't see his tier 3 units, but his tier 3 units also get an extra, like, 40% damage. I mean, look, it's not over till it's over, but Eduardo is not going to be an easy fight for us. The good news is we can pivot completely into countering him. The bad news is we've already been doing that. Night Fort. What's going on here? I keep clicking things and they keep not taking me anywhere interesting. Oh, man. I'm gonna put a town hall here. Grievances against all other empires. $30 gold, 30 mana per active warrior involved with. I mean, that's 60-60. It's not a small amount of money. Two turns until we get Cosmos Affinity. How much for a Pantheon hero? 800. Who would fit this build? Clifford. Clifford would. Tristan could. He has a golem. I mean, there's lots of kind of neutral guys we could. Alfred would fit this build. Sunny. Lizor would fit this build really well. That's who we should get. I might actually save up and hire a hero. Lizor is designed to fight. He is like flaming holy damage. He would be good against vampires. And he'd give me access to Eldritch abilities, which is also really valuable. Send this campaign to Reddit. Can't beat him, join him. Create new combat summons, zombies, blood, maggots, which create new buffs. Do we have enough time to make the counter work? I mean, that's the real question, right? Because the Obadothian Duke is also on our eastern flank, but he is at war with pretty much everybody, so... Thankfully, Belisarius is helping us, but... minus 490 due to grievances. We got to keep paying off his grievances. Connecting him into this alliance is, like, the only shot we got. Okay, you built a mana obelisk. I tell you, I don't need it now, but I'm going to build stone walls here just in case I need it later. We're basically just holding the line. Dude, the fact that he got Age of Death while I was trying to get him for the Fiendish Takeover is just nuts. It's just a crazy combination. And his units are so good for Age of Death. I didn't realize Eduardo was such a good character. But I know now. Age of Death comes from the Vision of Ruin. So if you take the Shadow Vision of Ruin, then it triggers the Age of Death. This is ironically the twice... We've had this twice recently in campaigns. Are you... Dude, can you... I mean, I guess that's the only way you can grow right now, but my god, what a pain you're being. Free City of Stricklet. New Empire Development skill. You gain 5 affinity points per turn in every branch that you have 3 affinities in. We're going to go with Cosmic Affinity. Cities gain stability per unit type inside of them. They also get XP inside your cities. I'm actually going to take that as well. He says, I need to save up Imperium. Maybe I cut you off up here. town hall. Sephiroth just got killed. A giant king's remnants. Oh, that's a really cool building. A cool building. Okay. I see Belisarius is coming down with a big army. He can probably take Pitchvek. See, here's the thing, is he's like angels and golems. So he's not going to bleed. And he's going to do a bunch of holy damage. He is also very good for fighting Eduardo. Definitely means we want to make friends with you. I feel like he should like us a lot more than he does. He's just upset that we have bad military. And I have a single grievance against him, which is giving him 350. Even though I have lots of grievances against him. The greed is immense when saving up for something. It always is. 350 for that. Gee, jumping dying. Here, buddy. Now we can like each other. Defensive pact. 133 gold. It's yours. We got to become friends, man. I'm going to open my borders to you as well. And then I'm going to just like start selling you grievances left, right, and center so I can afford things. Do I have Rainbow Clover? I think I do. Yeah, I do. Summon Blessed Soul unlocked. Scorpion Venom weapons. Weakened poison, blight damage when flanking. Yeah, we might as well. Okay, you got walls. None of these provinces have sand, but they certainly could. They certainly could very easily. Let's build an aspirant knight down here. Let's build a Lytheran needler up there. Let's build a bannerman down there. Quarries get food and stability. Food grants production. Provinces and domains without resource nodes generates 5 food. That would be a fair bit of our territory. Here, I know I'm saying I'm saving up for things, but I'm also like... That's an insane amount of food. Which my cities could grow on. Trade proposal, share vision, deal. You discovered the spiteful Whoa. What? I can hear them screaming, beasts of chaos, incarnated, subdued, and bound in chains. They howl in rage and pain, swearing to destroy those who can find them. They tell their story again and again, so they never forget the hatred that keeps them alive. Oh, I wish I could hunt them again. The scorching stench of suffering. I've never seen this one before. Cities with 3 provinces get 2 mana and 5 draft per province with chasm or lava. And you gain Brimstone Bind. That's how he was casting this spell. No wonder I'd never seen it before. Dude, I should have had this in my city. That's dope as hell, man. I wanna have a demon that looks like that in the game. That's one like Diablo looking mother trucker. Imagine living that close to the Howling. And you think your neighbors are bad. Vision of Ruin at least make everybody hate Eduardo, or is the Chaos one the only one that screws over the user on Diplo? The Chaos one screws over everybody on Diplo, because it causes every single faction to go to war with each other. Unless they have an alliance. Vision of Death, I don't think it does a Diplo bonus. Or a Diplo effect. Finally going to be allowed to play a blind bard in D&D with the new group. Ooh. Major penalties for it, but I had the character in mind for like 5 years. I mean, if you take blind fighting, you can still see out to 10 feet. Which I feel like gives you the advantage you need. I wonder, can I tell that guy to start attacking? Fridge Freezer! I will welcome your aid because I am desperate for heroes, my dude. I am so desperate for heroes. Oh my god, and you get summoned immediately. Yes! Arcane Master, Fridge Freezer. Ascended Cryomancer. Doesn't make any sense for us. But that's okay. You know why it's okay? Because I can do this. Frost damage? No. Rune of Protection? Yes. Rune of Creation, Frost. Conjure Ice Runestone. Or Rune of Command, Frost. All heroes dispel a status effect. Increase infusion points. That's what I want. That's why I want a giant on my team. I will still give you Discipline of Frost, because, you know. What, am I not going to give you that? Deal 2 hex radius. You're 1 hex radius, and you are single target. So we'll give you single target Frost damage. Dispel a status effect. Give you Zealous. Or Faithful. Warding or Lightning Strikes. Like, he was a Frost Giant, but he was really arcane based. I do kind of feel like you should take the Dispelling Rune and take Frost Strikes if this is the case. I like that he's come to us as like, oh, you're a Cosmos build and I am a Master of Magic, therefore we can be friends. That's my headcanon. So I guess I'm going to put a Forester there. You're going to summon a Sand Scorpion. You then need to certify this area here. So, Sand Scorpions. Debilitating Sting, Melee Sting with Searing Blade. They get Demolisher, they get Sand Shift. Oh, they can teleport on sand terrain. Oh, that's really nice. I was thinking I should take this guy and tell him to start attacking Eduardo.
Huh?
I also probably need to start moving over this way. I've also been meant to take Helden for ourselves for a very long time. Quarries get production. I guess I'm going to make him the King of Notheim for now. Though I don't suspect that's going to stay. 400 bucks for one of them. I've taken my bodies. Trade proposal. You become a vassal. Decline. That rivalry has ended. That's good for us. I'm actually going to give him a declaration of friendship because, frankly, we gotta lock down our friends right now. We absolutely gotta lock down our friends. Fridge when he sees a vampire? Oh, hell nah. Look, man, Belsarius is coming to our rescue. I believe. Somebody just got nuked. Belsarius takes another province down here. I don't know how he's able to go that far. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Actually, that's his limit. Homie's just gobbling up everything he can get his hands on. Chaos Visions of Ruin. They all made peace within a few turns and wouldn't peace me out. That wasn't fun. Oh, that's lame. They're definitely not meant to do that. These guys ended their friendship, but they are in an alliance with each other. Yeah, they are in an alliance with each other. Let us share vision. In for a penny, in for a pound right now. Your gold income is reduced by 20% for 3 turns. For a 20% backfire effect, boy, do we backfire a lot. I gotta tell you. City structures produce stability and production. Okay, I think I can afford someone here. Veil Striders, Vampires, Grim Little Ones. Who's in charge of the Grim Little Ones? Nautical, Scholarly, Prospecting, Dominator. I mean, I don't really think it matters. Let's take Ella the Blade Master. She'll be in charge of Midland for now. Oh, that's a Marauder Guard army. Okay. Interesting. I need more sand because I can hide in sand. Do you guys hide in sand? That's a good question. Sandwalk, sand camouflage. Cannot be detected on sand hexes. Yeah, you have sand camouflage. You don't. So you're a big, obvious giant. And I guess this demon puppy also doesn't. Something to consider. I want to attack this place, but not until we have some more troops. So I think we're just going to vibe for a minute. I definitely want to make sure all of this is sand as well. Okay, he's just going right in there, it looks like. But he didn't reach it, which means we could actually start that siege and he'd assist us. So even though we're down in troops, I'm going to do that. Because he's got a big army here. Oh, he's actually using vampires to fight the vampires too, which is pretty cool. Giant with some sort of camouflage would be kind of funny. It's definitely a choice. What did you capture now? Under this cave of Notheim? Whatever, man. Man, like, whatever, man. Desert. Siege. Don't screw me over. I'm gonna burn the battlements instead of attacking the towers. And, let's swap that knight in here. So you have a knight, 3 defenders, and currently fridge. Scorpion venom weapons. Oh my god, and a tier 3 book. It's got to be cleansing flame, right? Like, it's got to be cleansing flame. This gets us Pyre Templars. This gets us Flame Blessed Champions. It allows us to light him on fire. Like, his guys aren't undead yet, but there's no way they're not becoming undead. Weak constitution. Pack Hunter's strong and sneaky. No wonder he does so much damage. I feel like our tier 3 is probably Cleansing Flame. Which will also get us tier 4. So it'll allow us to get signature skills in order or chaos. What else would be apt? Home of the Warlord, we could go. But I'm not so sure on that. Tome of Geomancy was my thought for going elemental. To me, this made the most sense for us. And I think as Djinns, it probably still does. This would give us Geomancers as well. Which would give us a tier 4 battle mage. Gives us elementals. Obviously, resonant weapons, always useful. It also gets us Materium and Astral. So that would get Materium up to 3. Astral up to 2. Undead. Tome of the Warlord gives us... Oh, this is like Infernal Might. Yeah, I don't think we're going Fiends, so I don't think that is right. Devastation does give us Flame Volley and Flame Burst weapons. And Warbreeds. But right now, he isn't actually undead. It's just that he does a lot of, like, bleed damage. Province loses mountains. And until this unit moves, this unit gets 30% damage and 2 resistance on battle mages, support units, and magic fighters. Should arguments to be made for Terramancy as well, but I do think Geomancy is probably it. But definitely right now, Tome of the Cleansing Flame. Without a shadow of a doubt, the way this is pushed. Nice. And we get Pyre Templars boosted. Very good stuff. You don't have any money, so we'll just have you recruit. You're ready to do more annexing. Against Nykareth. We're gonna need that pact. I don't want to have to pay off any more of those right now. You get boosted here for absorbing and migrating cities or raising cities. We can pick up our signature skills. Adept of Chaos. Critical hits inflict flaming and burn damage. Base attacks gain crit chance. He has a 30% crit chance already. Or faithful with Keeper's Mark. Can you get Resurgence? Yeah, you could. Six status loss resistance, morale loss reduced. I mean, I guess, yeah, if I go crit, Crim Executioner, Undying Warrior with the charges. Yeah, all right. Add up to Chaos makes sense. So we'll grab Chaos Empowerment on him. I do feel like also we just became Pyre Templars, so you're getting a hat. I kind of want to give him this hat. It's very foolish. This armor would also be pretty cool. I do like this helmet a lot. I don't know where it came from. I feel like it's new. This is also somewhat fitting. But I feel like we have to go full Cosmos if we're going that way. And I'm not sure yet whether or not we're there. I want to take you with this. And I want to shine up your armor even more. Give him some golden armor. I only wish I could change the color of his other stuff now. But he has unlocked a hat, and he has unlocked better looking armor. Needing to see your target for most spells, something could be arranged with your DM. I think because if you have blind fighting, you can see your targets in D&D. It's just that you see them differently. It's a different kind of seeing. Start up these Scorpion Venom weapons. This is not a defensive war. Meaning I don't have to do it if I don't want to. Okay. Let's see what happens. Is Belsarius going to help me take this down? Or is he going to piece right out and let me get killed? He is going to drag me into a fight against a bunch of Marauder guards that I don't want to be a part of. Yeah, dude, this doesn't benefit me. I'm not taking part in this. I guess I should have been to be a homie, but John has an Arthas character arc, but now he does the opposite. Yeah, I thought he was going to go really undead, and now he is very much not. We had the opportunity to join Eduardo and the Obadothian Duke, but you know, when it came to the fact that like Celestine Dion was the first person who made friends with us, I feel like that kind of set the pace for the rest of the campaign. No. Here they come. Here they come, Belsarius. But they're not attacking you because they know they can't win. Now, are you going to attack them? That's a big question. Gain War Seeker, Vicious Killer, and Will Breaker. Oh no. So I can't get killing momentum until I go down this whole other track. Oh, I just realized I can't get any of these crit things. You can only get them if you're a Berserker. Huh. Jack hasn't been on horseback for a pretty long time. I think I might reset his skills. We get one free reset, right? Two-handed weapon, berserker, one-handed. We don't do that here. I mean, this is like if you're using a lance, that side makes a lot more sense. But I think I am going to reset these skills. All right, we're going to go Zerky. We're going to go Zerky Turkey. Take that XP. And take that regenerate. Give me killing momentum and resurgence. Now here's a real question. Do I move you up and trigger this fight? Let's cast Scorpion Venom weapons. That's pretty cool. The searing effect is still there, but it's like the poison is also on there. Flaming and dipped in poison. I'm gonna take that Grand Bazaar spot. Let's get Stone Mason up here. That's for your army. So you managed to get a citadel out, which is fantastic. Pump stone walls in here right away. Then an aspirant knight. Is she at war with all of them right now? She is at war with Celestine too. The only problem is, man, if I join in that war, like, she's got a city right here that can attack me. And I don't believe that you're going to help me do that. I don't believe you're going to help me defend against that. I get that everybody hates your guts. But this is not a defensive war. So I will be declining joining because I am currently fighting the craziest war imaginable against the Lord of Hell. I have enough to desert? I do. So I'm going to pop that territory so that I can at least have an advantage in this fight. This is a pretty good army. And these are pretty bad armies. Shall we see what happens? I lose all of my units, and he loses none of his units. Riddle me that! I do tell you, now the fact that we have a giant, we also do need to get an item forge. Not that we have any binding essence to use, but... I guess you could go there and there. Yeah. So you can sworn with him. You can swear on him. And everybody else can chill. Actually, hold on. What can you do? Mobilize crash. No, you can also chill. This homie better not just like hide in the back. Do you also have bread for war? No. A lot of animals in this fight. What else is new? Weaver Spider Matriarchs. Tier 4 archers. Those are so good. I actually had no idea that Weaver Spiders were ranged. That is a big surprise for me. You might as well just use focused evocation. So he's frozen. What's the cooldown on this? Cooldown 1. Sand shift, debilitating sting. 4 times weaken, 3 times poison. That is pretty dang Gucci. I'm actually just going to poison wand that guy. I know it's a bit weird, but I don't want to move up. Charge strike you with my Aspirant Knight. Give you some backup. Sure, let's command you, and then you can attack 3 more times. And I'm gonna ignite... Probably not that Pyre Flame. Let's ignite this guy in the back. He's got Pyre Moths. That's brutal. It's okay, we got our golem homies at least. Weaver Spider Summon spell also summons 2 of them. It's an OP spell. That's disgusting. 2 matriarchs or 2 regular ones? Either way, being able to summon a bunch of ranged units is really good. Spider vampire animal builds are wild right now. The spiders are just so good. I mean, we've been talking about doing a spider build, and we've also been talking about doing another vampire build. Eduardo's a little different because he doesn't go full spider, but... Ooh. That hero get killed? No. Steadfast? Yes. Don't need a bunch of blood maggots and decaying zombies in my back line, that's for sure. I'd also appreciate you not killing my 1 Aspirant Knight. That'd be soups cool. Crack. You can reach them. Jack, who's every inch a sailor, you're gonna have to get in here, dude. Go for that big mama jama. That guy's frozen. That guy's frozen. Okay. See what all those mage lock rifles can do. nice if that guy healed that hero somehow, but... My poor Aspirin Knight is taking so much damage. Okay, his summons are down. What do you have? 2 stacks of bleeding, a stack of burning. Mentorship. Six HP. I'm not going to use Commander's Call yet, because if I can kill all their characters... Chunky monkeys. And this guy's got decaying. He's weakened. But I can reach him. All right, let's go for him. Look at a zombie with 3 movement. It's very funny that this zombie still keeps poison, decaying, blight, and weaken, all like the debuffs. I'm gonna try to heal there. Teleport all of our units in a random direction. Okay. How much damage are you going to take? Not enough, I don't think, unless he hits me with some sort of like suppressing barrage. Oh my god. I can sprint again here. Move in, hit this guy. Nice. Love that for us. You kill him. All you gotta do is kill that guy in the corner. You don't even have to kill that zombie. But you can't do it. And now another one of your heroes dies. Bonk. Well, that's the price I'm willing to pay. I realized I couldn't retreat my knight, because if I did, then this guy was going to get left alone sieging this attack. Which would have been surefire a bad time for me. So I'm going to try making some blessed souls for them. He still has like 2 units left, but he should kill them off on his own. Love that. And he should go for pitchback now. This would be great. Actually, if I could take this, I don't even need to take Helden. I could leave Helden as a vassal. I would definitely take a tier 15 city. I gotta tell you, man, the story that's being told on this map is one of the coolest stories I've had. The fact that there were all these angelic type beings, and then it's like you got vampires, and then, you know, the one like neutral mole guy gets replaced with a giant demon. Help us, Jack. The aggressor Eduardo is off to take my lands. Eduardo gets a grievance. Helden gains allegiance. They get a liege guard, or they gain a population. I'm actually going to take this one. Give Helden a relief package of crops and timber. Wait. Yeah. It is one of my own turns, but it will let that city grow more, which is kind of good for me also. Bounty has been posted. Nope. These guys are denouncing each other. That's a good fight for us. A new rally has started. That's also very good for us. Move you over there. I'm going to move you in there so you can get that unit. We might actually be okay to take this. It's still not an easy fight. Like, we're up against a bunch of mortalists, but we'll get a blessed soul in here too. Boo, 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 boo. You should technically be in that army. And then I'm going to split these guys into 3. Or, oh, I could just do that. So now everybody is fighting alongside of their liege lord. What do you guys need? You've got Lithuanian casters and Inferno puppies. Ooh, I can make Shard Lancers up here now. That's really fun. I love that for us. You need some ranged units for sure. Do you even have a Magma Spirit? You don't. Oh, in fact, none of you have Magma Spirits. So that's something we can do. So I don't need to recruit anybody back home. But I would love to build a Pyre Shrine. So I'm going to set that up so we can start getting faithful units. And soon Pyre Templars as well. Oh, that'll be a dream. If I had cat girls, it would be your most successful video of all time. I don't think that's true. I think I think that has proven categorically that was not the case. Though the cat girl video is doing good. It is not doing most successful of all times. Thankfully. Thank the gods. Oh man, the bounty failed that turn. I don't like that. Oh man, if I turn on you, it's gonna be a breeze. It's gonna be an easy breezy beautiful cover girl. Nice, I love this. Knowledge income reduced by 20% for 3 turns. This 20% chance of backfiring is 100% chance of backfiring. So if you summon people, they also come in as part of the army that you summon them on top of, which is really nice. A couple little magma spirits to join us. Bounty was canceled. Okay. Those two have declared a friendship. That's weird. You have a bounty for Pitchvek. I mean, I'll try to take it. We've made our breach here. We're going to take that in a second. A training camp leaves. I actually forgot this was even here. Enhanced resistance. Heavy quake. Oh, man. That's really good on our guy. Jackie boy. I might as well give you enhanced resistance too. Okay, this time we should have it. He says. He says, but he's going to be forced to fight it. I don't think this Aspirant Knight's going to be allowed to hang out. I think he's going to have to be bait. All right, I tell you what, we're definitely going to fold into the center. You can actually come up here all the way and smash, so let's do that. Lord. Yeah, link target gains strengthen. That's why I want to do that. Give him a bit of wind-up range. He's go this turn, right? Yeah. Because I made this place sand, I can just move in and attack right away. How convenient. You're gonna hide back. Excuse me. You're gonna hide back here. Okay. Marcus Prey. Decay, Life Seed, Bleed. That was a hell of an effect. Triple Decay, Life Seed, and Bleed. You've summoned a spider. We're getting rocked. Quite literally. You're going to move forward, and then I think you're just going to cast Earthquake. Mostly because I wanted to see if it would destroy those walls, and it looks like it did. It looks very much like it did. Which means even these Inferno puppies can get up here now. Yeah, honestly, I'd say screw the towers. Let's just move straight up. What does Ascended Cryomancer do? Base checks gain a chance of inflicting frozen. On fail, they inflict slowed. 60% chance. That is quite good. I'm gonna light you on fire and then shoot you a bunch. You're gonna come up here and melee strike them. You can not get an Archon Smite. But the thing is that you're a ghost. So I can have you float over stuff. Which means it's okay for you to be in the back. I'll shield wall you. And I'm going to immolate you guys. Because it'll kill that caster. This is my ice giant. He freezes stuff. Pyromancer in the back. Are you sure about that? No, I'm not worried about that spider. It's going to do a lot of damage right now, I think. I guess that spider also makes my job a little bit harder. 100% chance of frozen. All right. I mean, when you put it that way, kind of hard to say no. Charge blocked? Oh yeah, that's a spear guy. Rap, rap, rap. Rap, rap, rap. Dash. No heal? No heal at all? 3 decaying is minus 75% healing. Age of Death is minus 50% healing. Sunless is 50% healing. I don't think I can heal. But I can murder. You're the only one who matters anymore right now. All I have to do is kill you. And that ice spider doesn't get a turn. Hot. Hottest of dogs. Okay, we have 30 good. Do I want these guys? I feel like I don't. We're going to migrate them. 200 points to migrate. Ah, yeah, okay, we already took that. Absorbing and migrating cities takes minus 2 turns. Absorbing and migrating cities permanently gain 20 food, 20 production, and 20 stability. $300. If I take this, do I instantly absorb a city? Because here's the thing. I'd have to wait a turn to have enough Imperium to do that. Yes, I will. Well, let's take that then. Now we just have to hope we can defend it. You gain a level of renown for conquering a city. That's pretty nice. Oh god, what are your skills? They're terrible. Your skills don't make any sense at all. I'm gonna give you still as stone. I'm gonna make you a non-crit berserker. I think is what I'm gonna do. Sundering strikes, critical area. Yeah, let's do that. I feel like I never take execute. You definitely want experienced leaders still, though, because you are a feudal lord. Oh, and apparently I do have armor for you. I could give her the heavy greaves. But I feel like it was so nice having her in combat just then. You don't have a name. We haven't done you at all. My goodness. Everybody was dying so quickly. All right, this is going to be Lady Darth Mediocrities. So she's kind of a berserker. I want her to look the part. Maybe a good, like, berserker cape. Not sure what here is saying berserker to me. That one kind of. That one kind of. Maybe this is not the right armor. I guess she's like a feudal berserker, so it's just so silly. They have so like a wedding dress. All right, I'm gonna put her in that, and I'm gonna put her in like the berserker helm. I think that's gonna be her outfit for now. Amount does not cancel the movement penalties. Yeah, we tried it. She definitely feels like she will get that, just not yet. Friendship. Friendship, okay. Weird friendships. But we'll run with it. Only work on a character that doesn't move and has teleport. Yeah, I thought about like a character with a grimoire. If we had like an elementalist with a grimoire. So funny because everything looks like it's like extra blood cursed because of the Age of Death. I guess all this is still sunless terrain, hey? Oh, I guess it is, yeah. Why is all this still sunless? Did he never remove that building in the city below? No, he doesn't have one of them down here. This is none of that sunless. Shouldn't this all have sun by now?
Oh.
Unless you're emitting sunless terrain? I was wrong about the city migration being instant. You can punish Earl again. Done. Consider it done. One more for you. Looks instant to me. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Earligan, you're off the hook. I have good news. There goes all my money. Ooh. Secret temple. Secret temple. Because we have order, we can clean up that temple. I like that too. The idea is like, oh, we've taken over this vampire, we've kicked them all out of the city, and then we've purged their temples. It's a story. All right, you need a blacksmith. Rainbow clover. Double rainbow clover. Conquering cities into vassals does not give a relation penalty. Gain Imperium income per defensive pact, the Imperium income per alliance. This would be really good for us. 3 more turns. And he should ally with us.
Huh?
Yeah, you guys need to heal a little bit more. So, Chasm, Swamp, Snow, Ice, Ashlands, and Gloom. It doesn't get rid of Sunless, though. It looks like it does, though, when you cast it. I'm going to try it again, just in case. Midlands is your army. So she has a Knight, a Blessed Soul. She's a Berserker. She has a Caster. She has a Banner Lord. Oh, nice. I can sneak this research post from them now as well. And that will completely lock this world tree. So no one else can steal it. I don't like this. I don't like what's going on over here. You're wandering through a lot of my terrain, buddy. Sell that. You're upset because I didn't answer your call to war. Come on, dude. We got better things to be concerned about than that. Building, building, building. So you need one more troop. And you want it to be a backliner. You don't really have a backliner to take. I guess I could put a pyromancer in there. Yeah, I guess. Why not? You need many troops. You're making Shard Lancers right now, though. And I'm going to put a Magma Spirit in here. Belisarius makes the play on Pitchvac, and boom goes the dynamite. Now he has 1 city left, so we can actually start moving on him. I'm really curious what happens when you defeat the Baelor through this quest. Because I remember, like, if you defeat Death, you can command Death to just kill any character on the map, which is very nice. I've won me some campaigns with that ability. The only way to remove Sunless is the Tome of Fertility, restore the land spell. Are you for real? If that's the case, I have to go Tome of Fertility. Hello. A breached gate. Oh, Pyre Templar. Call to Glory. For 3 turns, all friendly units gain morale. Hold the Line here is also a very good spell. What I like about this... Oh, it's just a feudal aristocracy spell. I was going to say, does this scale off of things like an order amplifier? You know, weirdly enough, morale has been an issue. I'm going to take this. It's a bit of a weird choice. No, that works. That removes Sunless. So if I turn things into a dessert, it also purifies them. Now, whether or not they stay purified is going to be the real question, but I assume as long as his cities are destroyed. And he doesn't own, like, the immediate next door neighbor. That should be the case. I guess we'll put stone walls in here. I have 2 open hero slots. Okay, hold on, though. We build a stone mason. It costs me a lot to build anything right now. You have an obelisk there, which I would like to have. So we'll take that over. How much are these heroes? 400. You scale off of nearby foresters? You sure do. I just hate turning down a mine. I ever so hate turning down a mine. You're a big army sitting on that portal, so I don't think I'll be fighting you anytime soon. Oh, I tell you what, though, I would like this Leatherwing layer. And I can now fight you for that. There's also a nice little underground here. Let's hire someone. A Spellblade of Recruiting Governor. Yes, please. Lucian the Dagger. With a Death Calling crossbow that does blood parasites and blight strikes. Is this guy a vampire? Definitely, he's got that vampire vibe. If that's his case. Can we make him look more evil than the others? I could give him the Shadow Cape, but it never really looks good on anybody. I mean, I kind of want to do that. Bone skulls look really good, but I think the warlock skulls is more fitting. This is going to be so Jenkins the Ordinary. So I've really got the names down on this campaign. Only way it removes on this. Does work, also allows you to build farms in the underground with fungus fields. Look at them abs. I know, right? He's all cut up. He's even got little cuts on his legs. I didn't know. Didn't even see those. Well, he's got himself a little crossbow. What is he? He's a Spellblade. Okay, well, obviously Fire Evoker. I want to give you guaranteed burning. You're a Spellblade, so we could certainly go crit for you. My dude, you are going to be the Thane of Tridale. House King Dragon. Well, that's a pretty badass name. I like that he's got the vampire teeth, but it's obviously got to be House Ordinary. Oh, this city needs a new name as well. Do we have any city names in the queue? I don't think we do. What is the name of the city Sunnydale? The city from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That's got to be the name of it, right? Like, this is the first vampire city? I'm naming that one myself. That was me. I'm taking this one. And we will have to start building up an army there, but that, you know, no big rush. I think I'll give these guys one more turn to heal before we move them out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're denouncing each other. Capture Fire Festival. Absolutely, I'll take that quest. They've ended a friendship. You are trespassing me a whole lot, little buddy. I don't really know why, other than the fact that I have the road here, and I guess that's why you're doing it. All right. What is this? What are houses? This is new to me. If you play as feudal aristocrats, you have houses, and you have to recruit in the cities to field armies for your other heroes. Which is super cool. All right, well, you don't have to, but, like, they're not very good if you don't. So you end up running kind of like mini kingdoms. So this bounty's on pause. I'm a bit worried because I haven't seen Eduardo come out in a while. Oh, nice. That's our vassal coming down to start pillaging his territory. Huh. Aha. Dismantle the desecration chambers. Do you have desecration chambers? No. But I bet this city does. Actually, no. I bet it doesn't, because none of this is desecrated. So he should remove that from Pitchbeck as well. All right. Meet the spine-chilling Night Guard. You are a free city. Oh, you're a free city who is like completely underneath me. Probably unlikely that Eduardo doesn't beat me here, but just in case. Ooh, I want all of these. I think I want chaplains the most, though. Yeah. Because they'd give us some tier 3 units to work with. Alright, let's grab an estate hall here. Trespassing again and again. Good friendship. I would also like to make a friendship with you. You're very upsetty spaghetti. At least I have all my friendships sorted. Start summoning magma spirits. Okay, we could do one more of them for him. Blocked by spelljammers. So we'll turn that to desert.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna steal your portal. Here's a spelljammer over here.
Uh-huh.
Which we could move on. But everything in steps, I suppose. Moving the chamber stops the spread, but doesn't turn it around. Yeah. You can have a friendship, and you can have a friendship, and you can have a friendship. Yeah, it's just that, yeah, Pitchbeck and Sunnydale have both been desecrating, which is why it's having such an effect. I mean, also Fire Festival is desecrating. I am a bit worried, because he's probably going to have a big army down here. Like, I'm sketched out that I haven't seen him in a while. These Mistwalkers really help me out, too. Our homies are going to come down and start burning stuff up. Your advisors mentioned that Sunnydale announced costly plans to import food. You contact the governor of Sunnydale, Jenkins the Ordinary. He welcomes you in a good mood. I know what you mean to discuss, and you can be proud. Following your benevolent decrees, I declare the importation of ample meats and produce for the hungry citizens of Sunnydale. The best part, the city is paying for it all. He intends to mirror the generosity you display. However, he will be spending your gold. Order check. City stability and gold per turn. We can take a bonus to 20 good alignment, lose 91 gold per turn, but receive a bunch of population. I don't actually have that much order, so this is like a 50-50 pretty bad time. I am just going to take the good order. Because, again, I'm going to have to massacre everybody here. And I don't imagine that's going to go over well. We're going to undermine the walls and construct onagers. Jesus. How does he have 2,000 points in this army? How does he have so many items? So his guys have become tricked out with Painbound. They are all vampires at least, so they take all that bonus damage. Shrieking Bat's also a vampire. Scald is demon, so it still takes a lot. Oh, I guess the cold damage is good against the demons. Sorry, you have a Magma Spirit, you have a Magma Spirit, you have a Magma Spirit. This guy does not. Melee, 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 caster, caster. Melee, melee, caster, caster. You need more melee. Let's give you a Sand Scorpion. Blessed Soul. Let's give you a Blessed Soul. You got that Pyromancer. You got a Blacksmith. Nice. Let's put a Bathhouse in here. Shard Lancer's coming in. So you're the Pyromancer for that army. We've unlocked positive effects last an additional turn. Status protection whenever we get negative effects. Ooh, extra siege project slots and cheaper siege projects. Aren't you showing up at just the right time? Construct onagers, undermine the walls, and we can burn the battlements now too. Oh god, the training camp. There's still stuff I want to get here. Who needs... You're going to win a siege battle against the Throne City, so you're about to get that. You're a Dominator. You're actually pretty hard to level up. What are my best grievances here? I'm gonna have to pay one of these as well. Dang it. Oh, you're ready for an alliance. 8 gold. Fine. That strengthens the alliance. We now have the entire left side of the map in our control. Hopefully. I still don't know where Eduardo is. And this is like 2,000 points. Like, just those heroes are basically equal to my army. He could be anywhere. He could be in this portal for all I know. Oh, God. Didn't even think about that. Picture this, an Elder Vampire Reaver Spellblade using a Mage Lock and a sword, casting lots of fire magic, embracing Cleansing Flame Tome, Constructs, Necromancy, Dungeon Delver. Yes, love that. Love that very much. Good vibes. Tysian, hello. I'm from Iran and you're my favorite YouTuber. Ah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'm sorry of all the things that is happening in your country. It seems like it's a rough go there right now, but I'm glad I can at least provide a little bit of relief. Elder Vampire Imperial Reavers, a cool aesthetic. Very, very cool vibe, yeah. Blood Castle flying on top of heavy industrial Reaver City equals maximum style. Yes, for sure. For sure, for sure. I do like that visual. How far the chamber spreads sunless. Given enough time, it would spread out the whole map from just one town. Doesn't it only go 2 past your terrain? I think that's the way those chambers work. Oh yeah, we were going to build an outpost down here. I forgot all about that. Oh, how quickly my brain goes. That guy's vibing. You're vibing. Yay, my Shard Lancers. My little pointy boys. You know, it's kind of cool that the giant who has come along to craft things and do arcane magic is the one who's now dealing with a bunch of Shard Lancers. I like that as a vibe. Okay, you can... Let's build a tavern here. You're ready to annex more stoof. Like that. Cut him off. Fridge freezer. Yeah, let's grab elemental gateway on you. Not that I know you're going to need it, but... Killing a unit deals 15 frost damage to up to 2 other units. That does sound like probably what you'd be doing. Base attacks have a 90% chance of inflicting sundered resistance. That's also really good for you. Mighty Stomp. Unit gains Undying. Safeguard. No, I am going to give you that. And resistance sundering. You are my wizard, so... You are my weird frost wizard. Who will stand up against the demons. What do we unlock here? Blessings and wards. Healing and buff spells cost less. Mana. Oh, that's really nice. That dude was canceled. Friendship over between those two. That's good. I've been denounced by you. That's good. Rivalry between you two. That's good. Message received. You like me. That's good. Trespassing. Trespassing. That's also good. I'm getting a lot of grievances from that. So when we do need to go to war, we can at least get some good buffs. I like that we're attacking, but I'm managing to just like slowly reinforce our army with Sand scorpions, magma spirits, spooky ghosts. We got some real hodgepodge armies. I like the blend. It's cool. Holy gins. It's a good vibe. It's a good vibe. He blows up the Doom Death Trends. I wish he'd go for that Spelljammer. I tell you what. Locked by the Spelljammer. Dang it. Can I perhaps just put you right there and then cast it? Most excellent. You got some ballista towers here. What's nice about this town is it's also like basically fully built. Okay. Interesting. You're eventually going to want to go on Midland because that's where all the trees are. Counts as a forester. Draft per adjacent forester. I mean, for show, putting you up there is a good idea. Okay. Darth Mediocrities. You are my non-crit character. So you'll take Berserker Rage. Man, I kind of like this, though. Shield and Axe. It's like a Viking Berserker instead of just the Suicide Berserker. Dual-wielding kick-ass Berserker. Rivalry. Okay. You've been doing some pillaging. That was nice. They sent me $75 for pillaging that province. It's going to cost me $50 to fix it, so we end up coming out ahead. Boo. We're gonna want to cast that. So I'm gonna attack that Spelljammer before we actually assault this place. I don't know where Eduardo is. I assume he's here and he's just hiding. Yep, there he is. Okay. You have 6,000 strength in this city. I have 3,000 strength in this city. I can't win this fight. Can I? Easy clap, GG easy. Ooh, Pyre Templar. Hard to say. Had the fifth person today call me with, you told me to do a thing and I don't need to do the thing, and I have calmly be like, no, you need to do the thing. Let me explain the reasons. Some good stubbornness there. On the bright side, if they don't do the thing, then you get to say, I told you so. And that's always fun. Sounds like a normal day at work. Ooh. Mount Shop. Just spawned in his terrain. Okay, we get the estate hall over here. I would like an item forge. We've unlocked chaplains. Love that for us. Enemy units sustain spirit damage. The province gained consecrated firestorm. Flame heralds consecration. Cleansing flames appear on random hexes. If it has an enemy-owned province improvement, it is pillaged. Are you really what I want right now? Are you what I want, what I really, really want? I guess. We have a lot of magic, and being able to cast Consecrating Flames... Being able to do 20 spirit damage to somebody is pretty good. Not I'm... You're not going that way. Well, I guess let's take that. Looks like she's going to be losing that city to Belisarius. You're the Shard Lancer needed for in here. Oh, this Magma Spirit doesn't belong to you. What the heck? How did you get one of his Magma Spirits? I must have somehow like cast that on the city or something. Oh. Gosh dang it.
Yeah.
No, I don't love that. I don't love that. $175 Imperium for Force March. Activated units gain 100% of their move point, lose 30 HP, become exhausted. I have to do this. That sucks. It's very expensive. That's not good. Those two are fighting a lot. Those two are friendship, though. So that's good for us. Nobody has any access to any of the blue materials. Which is strange. You know what? Actually gonna put this guy over here. I'm gonna have him attack that Spelljammer. Because I don't need an army to do that. Now, it's possible I could just get Eduardo to submit, but I don't even know that he will. Considering he wouldn't trade grievances, I can't imagine he would submit to being a vassal. I suspect what's going to happen is he's going to come out and fight me right now. It's not going to be a good time. I will say going back to classic turns instead of simultaneous turns definitely feels like it's speeding things up. Even playing on a big map with this many people. Now, I don't know. That might also be because there's not fractured infestations spawning a gajillion times around. Yeah, so we don't actually need to pillage it, because pillaging is an evil act. But we can just stand on it to suppress it. Lord's Manor. For each renown the governor has, the city gets food, drafts, and city stability. Those are all pretty good things. I do want a grand estate here. I think I'm going to build a Lord's Manor. You can build a mint. You can build a mint. And I'm going to say you can build a Masonic Hall. Okay. Good rivalries there. We got to level up on Jenkins, the Ordinary. Give a melee mage. Yeah, I guess if you have a crossbow, it would be good for you to have those options in combat. Celestine died.
Yeah, ma?
But it seems like her army survived. 55,000 versus 22,000. I'm not sure how I feel about this at the moment. No, that's not true. I do know how I feel about it, and it's not very good. Bathhouse, a tavern. You actually say 3,6,400. Yeah, I mean, I guess most of my units are tier 1, tier 2. You've got mostly tier 3. But they have completely super decked out heroes with all of the items, and I have no items whatsoever. And that's the difference in this fight. Imperial Warlord will never trade that. Look, I gotta try this, but I am gonna quick save this because I don't actually think this is possible. But I'll be damned if we don't give it a shot. All his heroes are like level 10, level 9, brand new heroes. I'm recruiting like level 7s. Oh, wait a sec, sorry. I do have to cast this first. At least get rid of the sunless effect and give me a desert. And he's got catapult towers. What in the hell was that ability? You hexpacked me? Oh, you rat. One misfortune, one sundered resistance, one sundered defense every single round. 8 range. Ah, I did give them all sunlight weakness, which is good. They cannot regenerate and have minus 20% damage. So, you know, count your perks where you got them. That's where Eduardo is. He's fired this round, right? I can't do this. This is stupid. Y'all gotta separate. Sitting here sucking up catapult fire. What's the range on this? 4, and the range on that is 6. I mean, all his guys are still pretty far back, so... Getting them debuff with sunlight is pretty good, but they all have strengthened and fortune from that scald. This guy is also a charger with siphon blood. I'm a bit worried about how much damage I take here. Who is this spider wielding guy who has 3 retaliation attacks? Grants +1 retaliation, +1 retaliation. How did you get 2 of those? Wait a minute, that's illegal. Oh. Oh no, there are caltrops. For a moment I was like, oh sick, there's no caltrops on this map. But alas. Doop doop doop. Burp, 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 burp. I mean, you're also a charger. 50 damage, 56 damage. Disgusting. Oh my god, he's got Magic Origin Slayer. Congratulations, you played yourself. This is really open. This is not so open. I mean, I might be able to take on this catapult, but part of me is just like, is this worth it? I know for sure it is not. Bonk. If I can freeze them, they won't get any retaliation attacks, so...
Huh?
I figured that made a lot of sense for me. Oh boy, here we go. Dying again. Animal kinship. Okay, Eduardo has come out front row center. What What are you? Painbound? Yeah. Tormentress, I mean. Painbringers? You've already morale broke. Nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. I got a cast called Glory. So what happened here? Dominated. Siphon Blood dominated him. Well, that sucks. I don't care for that at all. I don't care for that one bit. $38 charge strike on Eduardo. 49, we crit it. Okay. Put you up there. I'm going to put you over here. It's a lot of damage. Okay, he's berserkered. You are afflicted, triple decayed, diseased, sundered, super sundered, misfortuned, and for some reason you have no movement? Are you also stunned? I don't understand. Did you berserk? I don't have a clue. Okay, this guy can die very easily. Oh, I say that, but he's got Steadfast and Berserk. Are they all going to have Steadfast and Berserk? Because if so, I'm going to be annoyed. At least all these vampires are on fire. I'm sorry. That did not show a retaliation hit in return there. So I thought I was fine to attack. I mean, clearly I'm not, but... Oh, yeah, yo. I don't know, man. Teleport over here. Guess we can smash the group of them.
Huh?
Archon Smite does pretty good damage here. Okay. Dude, this Mortal Blessing stuff is so shenanigans. I gotta shut that down. Scarlet Plague. Okay. You don't have a retaliation attack anymore, so let's debilitating sting you. I'm gonna just come up and do a little extra damage to you. You can't do anything, unfortunately. I do have onagers. Let's catapult these heroes. Catapult the heroes. Overconfident Jack the Beanstalk climber. Wait for perspective Cosmos Rainbow hero to Vampire Slayer. Man. The fact that he summons zombies every single time. And gets this Mortal Blessing garbage. This is crazy. It's not even close. It's not feeling like. He was burning, but then didn't die. My entire army has like morale broken right now. Like, you even get mortal blessings when one of your own units dies. Morale just barely changes it. Yeah, so I think probably we just load that save instead of taking this fight. This guy is a wizard. Why is he threatening me? This is a warlock. A warlock shouldn't threaten you in melee range like that. Oh, he's got slip away. Man, why you gotta do me like that? You can't even give me the kill, even though you know I'm not gonna win it. Here we go. Archon Smite. Woof. Crushing Despair. Yeah, that's this match, all right. Cause Despair. Dude, this guy's armies are so nuts. I think that Pyre Templars can do this. If I can get Pyre Templars and I can get Cleansing Flame, I'd have enough that I'd be able to move forward against just like the wall of troops that he has. Because obviously, like, there's not really anything I can do about this army at the moment. Yeah, weirdly enough, it's like it's not even the heroes in his army that are half the problem. It's just the fact that anything he kills spawns so many units, and then he gets this stupid buff on all of his guys. This is a nuts build. Mortal Blessing stocks go through the roof in these 3v3s. Yeah. I mean, they basically instantly max out. All right. We don't need to watch all this. We took that quick save. We took that quick save because I was like, we can't win this, but I want to give it a shot. The problem is I also just like don't know what to do with my armies now. I guess I got to try to catch his armies out of town. And then, like, I basically have to hope that he leaves and then comes back. Oh, can I steal your portal at least? I sure can. You know, Midland here doesn't really have a lot of places it can go. Ah, god damn it, man. I hate this effect. There we go. Spell. If you left click instead of right clicking, it cancels it, and then you like can't recast it properly. So yeah. We're gonna lift that siege. Yeah, I might as well just put him in there for now. Seven and 2. Yeah, so if these guys could evolve, at least we'd have armies of 3. Yeah, I have no items. Wands of Exposing Light. Ooh. Buddy, that would do some number. Let's think about that one. We also have Rune of Command Frost. While Army Leader, all non-hero units dispel negative status effects. Making some of these would be nice. True Sight. Fearless. Units cannot rout due to low morale. Unit cannot rout. Nah, see, I need that for like the whole army. Like Inspiring Presence here. Let's just let's make some rocky stones here. True Sight and a Rune of Frost. Negative status effect dispelled. Lamp of the Genies. Lamp of the Djinns. Am I spelling that right? I hope so. I guess this guy could have a Blessed Soul for now. Lamp of the Gyms. Last city could keep the improvements raised. Yeah, I guess the thing is, it's just like I need him to come out of that city to fight him. Which I don't know if he's going to, but I suspect he must. Or I need like Belsarius to come down and help me out. It's one of the two. But we do have to take that city. Nightguard sends you a bottle of unknown substances. Take a toast and sip. That's a bit annoying. How is Nightguard feeling in terms of Yeah, they're gonna fold in a second. They just poisoned me was all they did. Poisoned me on behalf of their vampire masters. So the good news is at least waiting in here, we can get a lot of XP. Yeah, see, and I need faithful on all my troops. That's the other problem.
Uh-huh.
So, you are a bit of a stranger. I do actually think I want those holy exposing light wands as well. We could call this like the sun's embrace. Because that really stacks up against undead units. We got rivaled. Focus crystals. I like that we're trying to take that place. New empire development skills on the chaos tree. While in unknown provinces, we regenerate and gain XP. Your city units gain critical hit chance. They lose it for each rank they have. I could do the Rite of the Armorer in order to make some tier 4 gear. East option. Extra siege slot, also not a bad idea. You're coming down to join the squad. Yeah, it does seem like even though we destroyed that building, everything is still being desecrated. Which I'm a little bit confused about. The pet rocket personality. It's a very fitting name. I'm sure we will do some more talismans because the XP talisman in particular is really, really helpful. Because when you're playing feudal, like, you can't really build knights. You have to train them up. Which is really annoying because they also love killing themselves in auto-resolve. Oh yeah, the Rally of Lieges. I guess a fire giant would be pretty nice. Putting him in with Fridge would be funny. Be a frost giant and a fire giant in one army. I don't want that city to be able to grow. But I don't really want to cut off Midland. It has so few places it can take. Didn't know we had a province down there. Oh. We can also restore this. Secret temple. That's even more blessed homies. What about House Lehman? Yeah, I would take a fire giant in there over a pyromancer. Why not? Then I can get in at least a liege guard as well. This guy can recruit really good units. Is a liege guard better than a blessed soul? That's to be debated. But probably. You have shard lancers. You're about to get a super puppy. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna also get that guy a liege guard then. Nope, I have no money. So I guess you're taking those 2 Lithran Lancers. You have Envy's Thorn. Do I want to be a conqueror, he says. Summon Devastator Spears. Lawbringer. Crusader. Personally slay an undead fiend or umbral demon of tier 4. All units get Faithful and Zeal. I mean, look at you. You're obviously a Crusader. In fact, I do believe that this change of heart, along with the Sun's Embrace, deserves to give you gold-colored armor if that's the case. If you're going to be a Crusader, you must crusade. And perhaps a cape? You are still a berserker. That's kind of crusady. The Lion's Pauldron is also pretty crusady. So I think I'm going to do that. Oh yeah, you got this gold shield too? Yeah, that's some good drip. Darth Mediocrity is the Crusader. Jack has leveled up and can technically pick up a level 12 signature skill, except for the fact that we do not have 6 points in anything. I could push you towards Cleaving Strike, though. You know what? I'll take Decisive Command. Give them the free move. And I want to make more of these wands. Try purging that again and see if it stays purged. I don't see them leaving at all, and it's starting to stress me out a bit. Starting to feel a bit sus. Okay. We're 86 turns in. We really got to figure out the plan of attack here right now. Because we still only have a little bit more than, say, 3,000 between the group of us. Some of our units are upgrading the Magma Spirits. These Knights are pretty close. As long as they're in last rank as well, they'll get Mentorship. But I guess as you evolve, you pick that up. Yeah, they're all going to take a little bit to get their levels. I could put that Pyre Templar in this guy's army, but I don't feel like that's the right thing to do. I think we just wait for them to heal, and then we make our play. I'm going to have to ambush him. Otherwise, we're just going to have to start sieging him and, yeah, I guess burning every single thing down, but I don't know, throwing random units at him, eventually chipping away at his troops? We are about to pick up Consecrating Firestorm. That's the answer right there. Once we have this, I can spam this every single turn and do 20 spirit damage until its entire army dies. As long as I keep the province desert, he won't heal. In fact, I think he'll take damage if I keep the province desert. So that's exactly what our plan is going to be. So we're going to do that. And we're going to do it in the next episode. Because it's all the time we have. It's all the time we have. And I have to go get my hair cut. I'm going to look like a totally different person when I come back in the next one. Folks, I hope you come back and join us for then. Until next time. Bye-bye.